Hi. In my experience as both a learner and a teacher, I believe that some of the best characteristics of a well-managed classroom has to start with forming those connections with your students, um, forming a relationship. Um, they start with making sure that the student feels safe, feels seen, feels respected. Um, you know, what that means in my classroom is that I greet my students as they come into the room. I make sure to tell them goodbye at the end of the day. It's just, it makes those students feel comfortable enough to take those risks that they need to in their learning. Another really big one is to make sure that you have clear and concise structures and routines in the classroom. Um, if the classroom is run smoothly because students know what the procedures are, what the expectations are, I think that's very helpful. Um, I have visual supports all around my room on what is required of them. I make sure to tell them that every morning. I mean, teaching second grade is a little bit different than teaching high school students because second graders need to be constantly told, what is expected. Um, but that consistency helps reduce that anxiety that sometimes my littles feel. Also, um, making sure that it's not completely teacher centered, it's more understanding that the student needs to take ownership of their learning. Um, you know, assignments that students can come up with, like our Kahoots, opportunities for leadership roles, such as, I have a teacher junior in my classroom. So every day they're able to take on that role, and that helps them, with their peers and also understanding, they are in charge for the day. Um, And then also as a teacher, just making sure that I have clear and engaging, purposeful instruction for my students, making sure that there are student-led discussions, making sure that they understand, what I am teaching them. Overall, I just think that the environment, making sure that a student is comfortable is great.